So the maintenance theme is continuing. I've got this filter here to go in. This one's actually made in Germany now. So this is the pollen filter and it goes in behind there. And so anyway, I'm just having a little investigation in here. There's a couple of screws here, one up there, one over there that I'm going to take out. But I was just having a little sort of like clean around my cup holders, and I've pulled this out, and it just sort of locates in these little slots. There's like these little things, so obviously it makes it probably removable to wash it just in case you have a spillage. I've taken out that little plate there. It's got a screw in there, so it looks like that might come out in a minute. So I'm going to tear this apart and see what's in behind and see if we can get to this pollen filter. Okay, we'll flick out these little bits of plastic there, another one there, and then what have we got in here? A couple of T20s. One there, sort of almost like a self-tapping screw really. Another one in there. Another one there, like that. And then, just like that little plate there, it's just a little panel. Flip that off. And this is looking a little bit more like it, that unclips. Wow. Totally comes off. There we go. Get rid of that. Let's have a look in behind there. And now then, it looks like I've got to take out this one next. Okay, there's another one there, another screw. Right, we'll get them out. There's a couple more up on the top. Let's get these out. Same style of screw, same length. Torque 20. Actually, just going to get the ratchet on this. There's that one. Oops. And then baby. So that starts. Oh, there's two more down the bottom. Another one there. Let's see that. Another one there. Yeah, that's loosening up. Another on the other side, opposite side. Two more just up under there, and I think that whole panel should come out then. With a little bit of a screwdriver down there, just flick that down just to release it. It sort of all clips in, so I'm just going to pull that back to the panel. It looks like so yeah, it looks like I've got a couple of screws here possibly, and then that unclips and he'll be in there, located in there. So I'll it looks like just these oh hang on, let's just have a little look. Yeah, so it just looks like it's that one up there and this one here. I think there's 7, but I'm just gonna get my little metric adjustable on that one. Oh, look at that, that's going quite well. So I'm just going to save me rooting around for a socket. I thought they might be relatively loose. Well, they're not loose, they're just very small screws. And I've dropped one. Alright, we're into it now. We've got them little screws out, and I'm just going to pop the little screw right there. Oh, there we go. Just literally unpop that. What's on here? That one there. Yeah, them little clips at the bottom as well, just to release that. And that is where the pollen filter is. There she is, there's the bottom of it. Already I can see a bit of debris. It's not over the top. Not over the top. But oh yeah, it's a bit black in there. A bit black in between. So there's a little bit of dust in there that needs a wipe out. So I'll just get my cloth in there and just give that a little dust around. And then just on that plate that we removed, we'll just give that a wipe off like that. And then if I select, definitely a noticeable colour difference between the new one and the old one. And look at all the leaves and debris and stuff in there that is trapped. There's a lot of dust in there. There's a lot of dust in there. Look at that, look. So that's, I'm just going to heave that at the door. So, and then we're just going to slot that back up in like that, and it just sits in there. And then it's just a case of re-clipping that on. Nice and simple. And the screws back in there, back in the bottom, and it's just a case of clipping it all together again, putting the screws in. Got my metric adjustable, but they're not, they're just nice little, almost like self-tapper screws that go into the plastic. There, that's it, lovely. Right, we're going to clip all this back in, and I think we're going to, it's not too bad at all. Just another nice little refreshing job. There's the screws going back in. It's a torque screw, torque 20, is it 20? I think it's 20, T20, and just screw them back in. It's all pretty straightforward really, nothing too tearing. Probably a 20-minute job I expect really. 20 minutes and your pollen filters replaced, getting fresh air into the cab. Nice. And it probably after a while they can clog right up, so it like limits your air coming into the cab compartment, especially in the summer. Nice to get plenty of air in. It's like moulding where the cup holders go. It's actually moulded in, it's one part. This doesn't actually come apart any more than what I've got it. So I'm just going to, I can access the bottom of that now, where I can pull that rubber through, and these rubber things just like slot in. So I'm going to slot them back in, and that little screw just lines up with the bracket down the bottom there. So it's pretty straightforward, and then there's some these little clip things, so it just clips in, and them two screws in behind where the little tabs were. Just a case of realigning up the little clips. And snapping her in position. And that little, oh my goodness me, right, that one there in the bottom. Little blanker on the other side. One in there, one in there, and I managed to push the rubber back through, grab the little nipple thing at the bottom, pull it through with a pair of my pliers on my Swiss Army knife that came in really handy. It's just above my head because I'm feeling a bit lazy today, not walking too far to get any tools. So yeah, the cup holders are removable and you can get them back in, because I've had this one out, and then they just sit in there back in the rubber nice and neatly. And then it's just that little infill that goes over the screw in the middle. It just fills in, and there we have it. That pollen filter is replaced, and what an epic job that was. Nice. Well, it's just nice to rip your Fiat Ducato apart and just see what's behind all these panels. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and maybe it's inspired you to get the old cabin filter changed. And you never know how long it's been in there. We'll tag in the price at the end on the invoice that I've got, so you can see it. I think it was about 30. So there you go, clean air for the summer. Right, I'm going to tidy up and maybe go and have another cup of coffee. And I've got some videos to rip, I think. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.